Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn. I'm coming to you with another important question that I keep getting on a daily basis, both in my practice and through my Faster Way business is, why do we gain weight during menopause and what can I do about it? This is a very frustrating situation. There are four reasons there's more, but four major reasons. The first one is estrogen imbalance. When we become estrogen dominant, we also lose a hormone called progesterone. And when estrogen is becoming dominant, it can also affect our insulin. And when insulin is affected, it can affect our appetites. We can begin to be eating more and it's not getting processed the way that it should. In addition to what can happen is the body begins to develop what is known as visceral fat. And visceral fat is fat that is happening around the organs. And this is not a good thing. It's not very good for health, and it can also lead to insulin resistance. One of the main things that you will need to really start to do is pay attention to your diet. You're gonna have to adopt a whole food plant, not necessarily all plant-based, but higher proteins, high quality protein. You have to be very careful of the sources where you're getting your protein. Make sure that it's organic. Make sure that you have enough plant sources as well. One thing that can really be helpful to eliminate excess estrogen would be like cruciferous vegetables. That really helps the estrogen to be able to metabolize. Another reason is very low vitamin D levels. And estrogen imbalance can also lead to vitamin D level imbalances or depletion. So you really want to go and have a blood test done. And if you do have very low vitamin D, it is going to be really important for your health to obtain optimal levels. So don't hesitate. You make sure that you get that checked pretty quickly, especially if you're starting to have menopausal symptoms, whether it be weight gain, hot flashes, brain fog. There's numerous different reasons that this can happen. The next reason is muscle loss. As we age, unfortunately, we do lose muscle. So my recommendation would be you need to start to adopt a resistance training plan. My favorite, of course, as you all know, I am a coach for the Faster Way to Fat Loss. They have strategic trainers, and it's just such a great program. So in addition to adopting whole foods and paying attention to your macronutrients, you have to start building muscle. We lose it rapidly as we age. And the final reason, of course, is stress. And we have many, many facets of stress that we all deal with, especially as we get older, whether we still have small children, we're caring for aging adults, we're still working full time. And what happens is our bodies begin to be in fight or flight most of the time, which is a sympathetic on, and our parasympathetics, which is our rest and digest, is never having a chance to turn on. So which leads to sleep disturbances, it leads to weight gain, it leads to hot flashes. So we really have to pay attention to our adrenal glands, which are our stress glands. And there are many ways of doing this. Number one, we have to start figuring out how to cope with our stress, because many times we can't eliminate it. So we have to figure out ways that our bodies can adapt and just turn on the parasympathetics on a regular basis through deep breathing, through adaptogens, through prayer. There's so many different ways to turn on our parasympathetics, but when our bodies are used to being in fight or flight, it takes time to learn these coping mechanisms. So those are the four reasons, and there are things that you can do. But number one, you really need to start putting yourself as a priority if you want to combat this nasty weight gain that does happen with menopause. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write it in the comments, and I will bring you many more videos and help with this, the change that is happening in our bodies called menopause. Have a great day.